Hey Facebook, how's it going? Your favourite estate agent here, your main man, Amir Rafieh, director of Next Chapter Estate Agents. Look, I don't know what is going on with my connection. We tried doing this twice. I just tried doing this twice on a live feed, and it just messed up. So anyway, look, here I am again, just to have a chat with you this time about the importance of pricing your home correctly in any property market. Look, today is all about offering free advice. We've got, in case you've missed any of my live feeds previously, there's loads of great content on our Facebook page. So head over to there, have a look on the news feed, and you'll be able to see some of the live free content that we've been given out. So if you're thinking of selling, then head over there. There's some bits and pieces on there that can help out. But anyway, look, I want to talk to you about the importance of pricing your home correctly. And when putting your property on the market, you need to remember three things: price, urgency, and fear. All right. So very, very important. You remember those three things, and I'll go through those with you now. So listen, price. Make sure you price the property correctly and competitively. Touch on a little bit more of that shortly. When you price your property correctly and competitively, it generates urgency. Urgency is really, really important. You know, and trust me, if you get enough people that feel that they would miss out if they did not view your reasonably priced or competitively priced house, that creates enough urgency to get more people to the front door. But the most powerful, the most important one of all is fear. The fear of losing out. I see it happen so many times. It's very, very powerful. There are a number of things that go through the mind of a prospective buyer when it comes to the fear of losing out, or the fear factor. You know, and I don't know, you know, if you've been in that position yourself, you've seen a house that's come on the market, it's competitively priced. You start saying to yourself, well, if we don't view it, we're going to miss out. Somebody else might go and have a look at it. Somebody else might offer. What if we don't view it this weekend? Let's change our plans. If we don't change our plans, then somebody else will come along and they'll purchase this well-priced, competitively priced property. So the fear of losing out, the fear factor, whatever you want to call it, is very, very powerful. And, you know, nobody wants to run the risk of losing out on something. And really, look, urgency and fear, you can only create those two things amongst prospective buyers when you price your property correctly. So it all comes back down to price, really. Yeah, it's unbelievably important. So look, let's take eBay, for example. Okay, I know eBay and the sale of a home are two different things, but the principles of it are roughly the same. You know, so eBay, for example, I've seen products sell on eBay for far more money than what you could buy them for brand new in the shops. That is absolutely insane, isn't it? And why does that happen? Mainly because the product was priced correctly from day one. And, you know, remember, sometimes that also creates a bit of a bidding war. Look, I am aware that the property market is a little different to eBay style bidding wars. And we're also not in that bidding style war that we were three years back, but I promise you the principles of what I'm trying to say are absolutely the same. So yeah, look, let's say you price your property competitively, you created urgency, you created fear, you know, and a bidding war did start. Who really wants to lose a bidding war? I mean, nobody, right? You're not going to want to lose that house that you have fallen in love with. But it's about getting people to the front door in the first place. And buyers are pretty astute, you know. If there's a property that they feel is overpriced, they just won't. There won't be any urgency or fear factor to pick up the phone and book a viewing. And even with our sales-driven team here, you know, we talk to prospective buyers. If they feel regardless of how brilliant we are at convincing people to view houses, if they feel that property is on for too much money, they simply won't be, there won't be enough of a fear factor or enough urgency for them to pick up the phone for them to book a viewing. But look, going back to eBay very quickly, the thing that fascinates me the most about some products that sell on eBay that end up reaching premium prices are the products that actually start at £1. You know, so products that start way below market value. And this is just a thought, you know, maybe this could be a strategy for you. I know it seems a little scary, you know, advertising your home at a price that is below market value. But in fact, if you did that, imagine how much urgency that would create. Imagine the kind of fear factor that would be generated amongst buyers, the fear of losing out. And, you know, my view on this is, actually, I think, you know, if somebody falls in love with a property, you know, and you've started the marketing process with a below market price, you get enough people to that front door. Trust me, when emotion takes over, it will find the correct price, if not above your expectations. So it could just be a strategy, you know, a new strategy in this tough market. Advertise at slightly below market value to create urgency and watch the price push back up to market value or above market value. And that happens on, you know, places like eBay all the time. You know, products that start at £1, you end up seeing them go and generate so much interest that they go way above what they're actually worth. And look, you know, I think as soon as you're emotionally attached to something, you will pay what you're you will pay whatever you have to pay in order to secure that purchase. So, look, you put your property on the market for the wrong price, you know, you'll give the wrong impression to prospective buyers. You know, all the hot buyers will go off and find other reasonably priced or competitively priced properties. By the time you come to reduce your incorrectly priced house, all of those hot buyers have disappeared. They're no longer interested. Actually, it will be have a complete detrimental effect to the selling process. I would say people would have seen it on the market for a long period of time. They see it reduced. I actually believe that if you price your property incorrectly from day one, in the long run, it will hurt you and you'll end up selling for less money than what you could have done if you priced it correctly, priced it competitively, or like I'm suggesting, you know, advertising it perhaps at below market value to generate the urgency and generate the fear and push the price back up. But look, at the end of the day, you know, this is just really one big psychological game, you know, but you've got to get it right from day one. And remember, you know, you've got a product, your home, that a potential buyer could be interested in. You just need to attract them enough with a price to get them to the front door. So, you know, make sure you're priced correctly or competitively priced, or my new strategy is to consider putting your home on the market at under market value to generate the fear, generate the urgency. You will see so many more people to your front door. And on the back of that, I really believe, even in this market, that the price will correct itself and push it back up to market value, or it will take it above market value, even in this tough property market. So, look, if all of what I'm telling you sounds interesting and you'd like to sort of give it a go, if you're thinking about selling or you're on the market at the moment, or, you know, whatever, if you're considering making a move, give me a call on 01277 500 396. Head over to our website, nextchapterhomes.com. We've got all the tools, all the know-how, all the strategies, and you combine that with our sales-driven, highly commission-paid sales estate agents here, and our advertising with professional photography and professional copywriters. You know, we'll be sure to get more people to your front door than anybody else. But take these strategies on board. You don't have to use us, of course. If you're on the market with another agent and you want to try some of these strategies that I'm mentioning today and those that I mentioned in previous video feeds, then you're more than welcome to take this away. Give your estate agent a call and give it a go. So look, have a great one, guys. You can also contact us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, text, email, website, Snapchat. So have a great night. Take care.